And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Seattle Mariners. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and towing the slab, Ryan Wu.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Okay, all set to go. Now here's the Marlins DH, Johan Rojas. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Garrett Mitchell.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score, he's definitely able to do that.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Rosario. And there are two down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
And that one is lifted in the air. Renfroe hauls it in to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. And we're back. And towing the slab, Michael Lorenzen. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
The next offering misses. Ball 3. Line and a base hit into right. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Connor Norby will hit next. The 1-1 is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kim gets his lead at first with nobody out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Runner takes off. Throw to second. Out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
2 outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Second inning set to go. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Taylor Ward. Ward matched a homer in his last game. And he grounds one back up the middle. Kim with the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to him, Luis Torrens. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. On the ground. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out. This is Willie Castro. This to center field. Antico on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And up next for Miami, Garrett Mitchell. That smash towards center. Antico makes the play, and that is that. Marlins leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at T-Mobile Park, we head to the bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, Luke Raley. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first. And they get the out. Now, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. His 9th homer of the year. It's 1-0.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 1 down, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. And that one ripped to left. Ward brings it in for the 3rd out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Swing and a foul straight back. One and two now. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. And now Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Rosario one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Johan Rojas. Two outs, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Antico corrals it. And that is that. Back in Seattle, bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's a speed threat, Mike Antico. One out, base is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. That is the inning. So they go quietly there. 3 innings complete. It's the Mariners 1 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Sal Frelick. In the air, out towards right center. Antico sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Not even close there, and it's 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Out to center. Antico. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Taylor Ward now at the plate. Misses off the inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Luis Torrens, the next up for the Marlins. 2 outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Miami, and it remains 1-0. Bottom 4, now the third baseman, Connor Norby. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. His 12th of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into the stadium with that swing.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Ward racing over to make the catch. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped. Nice grab. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely. It's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now for the Marlins, Garrett Mitchell. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. Junior Caminero, the next up for the Marlins. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive. And that is that. Marlins leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. He swings and fouls one off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the bat alive.
And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And a swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Good eye in that spot. Outside low, and it's a full count. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. But they hold the 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Johan Rojas.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Sal Frelick, the next up for the Marlins. That one the other way. And that gets down for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
So here's Wade now. There you see his May and June numbers so far. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Dives. What a play. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Now here is Taylor Ward. Ground ball left side, could be two. Fires to second for one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the sixth inning, and now for Seattle, Mike Antico. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Ha-Sung Kim up next for the Mariners. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Into center and a base hit.
Third baseman, number 1, Connor.
Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Norby. Popped up. Castro. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
So 2 down now, and here is Ahmed Rosario. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Man at second. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Marlins nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Brash.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And now Luis Torrens. The Marlins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's hard hit in the line. He's got it. 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Castro.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Now fly ball to right center. Makes the grab. 2 down.
up next for the Marlins, the center fielder,
Garrett Mitchell, the next up for the Marlins. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, It's the defensive side that I think
Ball.
the speed factors in the most.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Lays out and makes the play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Noble Meyer.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And he chases a high fastball there.
He just threw
1
that
ball,
fastball
2
by him,
strikes.
elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now, would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side. Wade takes
Got
it
him.
himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Hunter Renfroe. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mariners 3 and the Marlins nothing. Back in Seattle, and now Otto Lopez. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Orion Kerkering up and loosening in the pen. Snyder also throwing. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Matt Brash won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Colin Snyder takes over on the mound.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Johan Rojas, the next up for the Marlins. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Lopez around third. He'll score easily.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Really important at bat coming up now.
And up next for Miami, Sal Frelick. And that's
Yep, that ball
outside.
went out.
And it's 2-1. The tying run at the plate. Lifted in the air down the left side. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Towards first, Raley. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hit in the air, center field. Antico sizing this one up. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. There's a strike. And a ball and 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him. And now 1 away.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball. And he can't come up with it. Around first and hustling for second. Still able to fire over, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
So runner at second, 2 down. Norby, the next to hit.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
That one
Ball
just
2.
misses. 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 left for Seattle as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Orion Kerkering.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Taylor Ward. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Antico right there to make the grab. And there's 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Torrens digs in now. This one in the air. Raleigh moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. And now for the Marlins, Willie Castro. Kirkering is just one strike away. Ripped on a line. He's got a ball game. And the Mariners claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.